You said you couldn't breathe. Were you gasping for air and were you asking him to let you go?
I was trying to, but I couldn't even. I was scared. At that point, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, wow.
Or I'm gonna pass out.
They said it was just another drive, a limousine tracing the long gray spine of Utah's mountain roads. Inside sat Playboi Carti, real name Jordan Terrell Carter, his girlfriend, and a security guard heading from Park City to Orem on October 2nd, 2025. He was days away from his antagonist tour performance at Salt Lake City's Delta Center. The sun had dipped behind the peaks when, according to the limousine driver, tensions began to rise in the back seat. The driver, identified as Carl Reynolds, told deputies he could hear an argument swelling between Carti and the woman. He says the tone changed from a lover's quarrel to something sharper, something that made him glance at the rearview mirror and see her hunched over, clutching her chest. So he pulled over on the shoulder, halfway between Park City and Heber. When he stepped out to check on her, he claims the rapper turned on him. In the driver's sworn statement, he said Carti punched him on the left side of his face as his head was turned. Deputies who arrived minutes later documented visible redness on the jaw and marks consistent with physical contact. When questioned, Carti reportedly admitted to striking the driver, saying he did it because the man stopped in a weird place and dropped him off. But the picture fractured quickly. The girlfriend later told police she had hit the driver, and Carti's security guard claimed he elbowed him by accident. The truth, somewhere between the versions, left deputies sorting contradictions on the roadside. Deputies filed their report and forwarded it to Wasatch County prosecutors. A week later, on October 9th, Carti was officially charged with misdemeanor assault, a Class B offense under Utah law, carrying potential penalties of 6 months in jail and fines up to $1,000. The citation turned the Utah stop from rumor to record. The charge was logged under the county's docket. Carti was not booked into jail but was required to appear in court.
I'm standing there, and he just ran up on me and grabbed me by my neck. Pushed me down the trees. I think I scraped my back.
Oh, so you was outside?
I can't.
What?
Yeah.
Can you change the address?
I couldn't see but it just hurt right now. And then I get up, tried to get into my car, and then had someone else come and pull me out of my car, covering my mouth when I pressed the
The other dude was afraid of
No,
this?
it was a woman.
Oh, the other woman.
And there was 2 dudes also.
What did he do?
I don't even want to mention what he does.
Why not?
Just because it's just gonna escalate. It's just hard because they always like hold it against me, like, oh, you really want to ruin this person, like.
It's not holding it against you if he attacked you.
I know, but it's still like a part of me that's just like, this is my kid's dad, and it's just hard. It's just like, yeah, I don't want to call the police. I don't want to have to make a police report because you are the father of my child, but I don't really know what to do. So, and they all, like, when I'm trying to call the police, they're like dragging me out of my car and covering my mouth, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
For Carti, this wasn't a first encounter with the system. Public records show that in December 2022, he was previously arrested in Georgia for allegedly assaulting his then-pregnant girlfriend, a case that was later closed but left a mark on his reputation. That older case reemerged in headlines now, with outlets like People and TMZ framing Utah as another page in a recurring pattern. Whether coincidence or repetition, the optics were bad. Another partner, another accusation, another fight behind closed doors. Wasatch County is not Los Angeles. Here, news doesn't travel by paparazzi, but by scanner. Deputies noted that the incident happened along a quiet stretch of road between Park City and Heber, a place more known for ski lodges than celebrity arrests. The scene was small. A limo pulled to the shoulder, a driver with a red jaw, and one of hip-hop's most elusive figures standing under mountain light, speaking with police. In court filings, an officer recalled Carti saying, "If there was a way to take care of it now," the deputy replied, "It has to go through the court process." Police narratives rarely capture emotion, but this one shows cracks, each witness reshaping the story. The limo driver's employer backed his account, confirming the marks deputies saw. Carti's team, meanwhile, stayed silent publicly. The woman, unnamed in reports, gave a version that shifted blame away from a rapper. What's clear is that law enforcement saw enough evidence of assault to justify the misdemeanor charge. Everything beyond that motive, guilt, or intent will play out in Wasatch County Court. The headline spread fast. Playboi Carti arrested in Utah. The phrase fit neatly into an algorithm, traveling faster than the legal process ever could. Public reaction split. Some called it another stain on a troubled career. Others called it media exaggeration, a simple scuffle misread as violence. Yet the word arrested became unavoidable, stamped into search bars and thumbnails. According to limousine driver, Playboi Carti's outburst began when the rapper and his girlfriend erupted into a heated argument, apparently over intercourse inside the limo on the way to rehearsal. The driver, feeling uncomfortable, pulled over near River Road and US 40 in Wasatch County and asked Carti security to move the couple into separate vehicles, a decision the report says upset the girlfriend. Moments later, the driver claims Carti struck him from behind without warning, leaving a visible red mark and a fist-shaped impression on his jaw. Even more alarming, one report claims the driver might have been threatened with hit and shoot, a line heard in dispatcher audio from scene. Every arrest has an echo that lasts longer than a flashbulb. Carti's Utah case will unfold quietly in county courtrooms without cameras, where prosecutors, defense lawyers, and a driver's recollection will decide whether the punch happened at all. If convicted, he faces standard penalties. But more than that, the moral arithmetic of another story gone wrong on the road. For now, the limo stop on a quiet Utah highway remains a snapshot. A man, a driver, a moment of anger suspended in paperwork. The antagonist tour moves on. The fans keep dancing. And somewhere in the Wasatch Mountains, an official file sits with the words, Playboi Carti, charged, misdemeanor assault. It's the latest chapter in a career where spectacle and silence keep trading places, and where every outburst becomes a broadcast. Utah's silence at night hides more than the wind that moves through the Wasatch Hills. It now holds another headline, another fallen moment in the life of Playboi Carti. A rapper known for chaos on stage now finds himself in a storm off it, an argument, a limousine, a driver caught between fame and fury. Whether this was a misunderstanding or a mirror showing who Carti really is depends on which side of the door you were standing. Authorities say the case is still under review, but a simple citation might only be the start. Fans are divided, some defending him, others exhausted by the pattern. If the past has taught us anything, it's that fame magnifies both the music and the mistakes. Playboi Carti might leave Utah soon, but the shadow of that night will follow him, long after the flashing lights fade.